Hi everyone! I hope everybody's doing well and feeling great, maybe a little bit sore. That is normal. I feel sore too. That means you're getting a good workout. Don't forget that soreness is different than pain. So I wanted to say thank you first of all. I'm really enjoying the challenge. Everyone is keeping me motivated and accountable, and I enjoy the comments that everybody is making. So please keep that up. I love it. Thank you. I wanted to delve into today more about maxing your metabolism. And I want to talk today a little bit about protein and the role of protein. And I think in general, protein is really important for people out in the world to get enough into their diet to help keep their metabolisms up. But especially when we're doing a workout program, and some of us are doing some intense weights in our workout program, and that makes protein even more important. And it has been proven to boost metabolism. So it is definitely a nutrient that our body needs, and it is something that has been proven time and time again to boost metabolism. And I will put a little bit of reference down under the video from an article that I was reading about boosting metabolism, and I'll link that underneath. But I'm not going to get into the details on here. If you want to read that, I'll link that up. But I did want to talk about my experience with protein. I used to have hypoglycemia, and so all that is a blood sugar imbalance. So my blood sugar would go up and down, up and down. And I didn't really try and control it too much. I guess it's a precursor to diabetes. I didn't realize that at the time. And it really was because I was not eating properly. When that was happening to me, I ate a lot of carbs. I was trying to not eat so much to lose weight. I was younger. I was in my teens and early 20s. I was restricting my food, and I definitely was not getting enough protein in my diet. So when I did choose to eat, I would eat something that was filling so that I didn't want to eat anything else. So for example, I'd eat like a baked potato with some cheese on it. That would be my dinner. And I'd eat like really kind of weird things. It wasn't healthy at all. So I just kind of thought about it a little bit. And over time, I started to develop better eating habits. I realized I had no energy. I felt like crap. When I started to try and eat a little bit more healthy, I was gaining some weight because my metabolism was so slow from not treating my body properly. To be honest with you, I haven't really talked about this with anyone, so it's interesting that I just decided to delve into this. And really, it was kind of a sad point in time. I had hair loss. It was definitely not healthy. So I started to come out of that after university, and I started to focus more on health and protein and making sure I was getting the nutrients that I needed. And so there are a couple ways that I do that now. I drink my Shakeology, which I love, but for protein's sake, that does have some protein in it, but I make sure I get some protein in with every meal and snack. So for example, my breakfast is Shakeology. Then for my mid-morning snack, I will have oatmeal with some protein in that. So there's a Quaker one that's an instant one that is a maple protein, really good, not very much sugar, like maybe 5 grams, and there's some protein in that. At lunchtime, I have a chicken salad with the chicken is the protein. I usually have 1.5 reds for that, so 1.5 proteins. Excuse me, from the portion control system. And then after school, I will either have maybe apples or with some peanut butter, which has some healthy fats, a little bit of protein, maybe some Greek yogurt, which has protein. I do the plain Greek yogurt. And then at dinner, I obviously have some kind of meat with me. So trout, chicken, whatever, beef, I'll have that. And then what I've made change is after dinner with my desserts, I do still like to have a dessert here and then. I don't do it all the time. But when I do it, I like to have plain Greek yogurt. And what I started to do was mix half a scoop of Shakeology in there to make it kind of like a mousse. So it's like a chocolate mousse. And I freeze it for about 10 minutes. And then I take it out and I eat it. It tastes just like ice cream. Or recently, I've started to use this. You might have seen this the other day, this PB2 stuff. I got the chocolate peanut butter one and just the straight peanut butter one. And if you put a couple scoops of this, tablespoons, not scoops, couple tablespoons of this into your Greek yogurt and you mix it around. Your Greek yogurt has protein in it, and this actually has more protein in it as well. So it has 5 more grams of protein in that as well, and some of your healthy fats. So that's something to think about, right? Is how can we get that protein into our system? Because I know I used to do it through cheese, and we aren't really supposed to eat that much cheese on the 21-day fixed diet for obvious reasons. So I've tried to alter that a bit, and the plain Greek yogurt is a great way to add in an extra serving, and then maybe even bump that up a little bit more with something like this to get your flavor and a little bit of additional protein. So that's just my thoughts on protein. And again, I'll put that into the link, some of the stats on protein and metabolism. But I hope that helped. If you have any suggestions or comments on what you do for protein, or if you have any questions, please ask below and I'll get back to you on that. Have a great day and get that protein in. Max that metabolism.